the world of contrast, the world where all things are bright and extraordinary and wondrous. And yet, so often, ones have a difficult time to see the miracles that are presented. And it is deeply understood why one that is feeling low and burdened and beaten in their life travels would feel there are miracles. For most on the planet do not see themselves as a miracle. And we ask, where were you before arriving to Mother Earth? And here you are. Here you are, walking your footsteps upon the earth itself. And so many cannot see the miracle in that. The miracle of Mother Earth. The miracle of the moon, of the stars, of the sun. Mother Nature. The beauty that surrounds. Miracles are presented each moment. And it isn't in hardships, although it most certainly is, because it is in every moment. So truly miracles are granted at all times if one's can see it, feel it, understand it. So often ones feel that miracles only happen in great times of need, great times of disharmony, great times where everything seems so impossible, and it would take a miracle to pull it off, if you will, to have it complete, to find relief. It would be a miracle to heal one's body. It would be a miracle to heal one's upsets and burdens. And so often, ones feel that miracles are very few and far between, and perhaps only granted to those that, we want to be careful with our wording, but so many feel they are not deserving of a miracle. And the truth of it is, miracles surround you every moment. And we understand this is challenged, especially in burdened times, in troubled times. Turn on the evening news, and where are the miracles? So many ask for miracles, or we could say prayer. Ask in prayer. Ask the heavens, divine, God, name it what you will, for the assistance one is needing. To feel the miracle will be granted. And there are times when it feels as though the wish, the prayer, the asking is not granted, not seeing the tangible evidence of. And then there are times that one will ask, pray for a miracle to take place, and the miracle is presented immediately. So how would that work? How would that work? Where some feel very granted, and other times a voice not even heard, feeling that it's not heard, voices are always heard. And far beyond the voice being heard, it's vibration that is felt. The vibration of. Ones may say, I believe in miracles. I believe anything is possible. But I have yet to see it for myself. I see it for others. My neighbor, they had a miracle granted. And so that I know had a miracle granted, but I just can't seem to manifest it. That's sort of the trendy word, to manifest miracles. So we want to start not at the beginning, but an understanding that when ones can see themselves as miracles, and Mother Earth as a miracle, and the moon and the stars and the sun, the breeze, and every living being, every living thing that is upon Mother Earth, all miracles. And if it is upon Mother Earth, it is living. It holds vibration, it holds energy. So then ones will challenge and say, well, I guess I don't hold the vibration. I have a block somewhere. I can't seem to manifest anything. I think about it, I try it, I've read the books, and it just doesn't work for me. I see it working for others, but it doesn't work for me. So let's go back again. When you can see that you yourself are a miracle, it truly does open the door to receive miracles. Now, just walk with us. Because it sounds like if you do not feel that you yourself is a miracle, miracles would not be granted, and that is far from the truth. We started the conversation saying miracles are granted every moment in time. There are times that ones just wouldn't see something as a miracle. They may see something presented to them as a burden, a setback, a challenge, frustration, behind the 8 ball, not getting anywhere. 1 step forward, 8 steps backward. Would you consider that the challenges in your lifetime may have within the miracle? And that is difficult to see, especially when something is presented, an experience, a situation, a loss so grand it takes you to your knees in anguish and devastation. There are times we do not want to say that a miracle is disguised as something that doesn't feel like a miracle. What we want to share is miracles are yours and yours to hold. And when there is a challenge, a setback, a hurdle, and we want to be mild here, it is difficult to see the silver lining, if you will, the miracle in. But let's step back again. Would you consider every breath that you take be a miracle? Now, truly consider this. Every breath you take is a miracle. Every beat of your heart is a miracle. Ponder this. Because while you are in human form, creating life itself, good days, not so good days, bad days, awful days, enlightenment, joyous days, in the contrast of life, not often in a day does someone pay attention to their breath, their breathing. And not often in a day where someone pays attention that their heart is beating every moment in time. The breath is taken every moment in time. You do not walk around and your heart stops for a while and then starts again. You do not go throughout your day and your breathing stops for a while and then starts again. So think of the miracle in your breath itself and in your heartbeat. Inhale, outhale. And when you think of your heart beating, it is pulsating. Think of where you were before Mother Earth. And where was your heart before Mother Earth? Most people would agree that their heart that is beating in life also is a heart that can be broken and can be felt as large as life, the euphoric state. To be in love, to feel in love. And then the contrast of a broken heart, a heart that feels crushed. The contrast of life. So your beating heart is far greater of an expansion of just a beating heart. It is vibration at its purest form. And so is breath. And that is why when ones meditate or they want to calm their mind, or something is going to take place, ripping off a bandage, if you will, hold your breath before it's ripped off. When one takes a deep breath, one is inhaling miracles. Ponder it that way. Ponder the understanding that breath is a vibration that matches the vibration of Mother Earth. For Mother Earth beats. Think about that. Mother Earth breathes. Think about that. So think of your breath in absolute alignment with the breath of Mother Earth. Think of your heartbeat, your heart space that holds the fullness and the emptiness, if you will. Think of your heart in perfect harmony, vibration of Mother Earth. You are upon Mother Earth. Mother Earth encompasses you every moment of the day with your breath. Ponder that. So we started speaking about miracles. And we are wanting to bring to light that if you truly, deeply understood a knowing so deep within yourself, every cell of your being, knowing that you are a miracle, it allows a space for miracles to be experienced. Now again, if you did not focus on being a miracle upon Mother Earth, miracles are always happening. They're always being presented to you. And if you challenge that and say, well, no, nothing goes right. It's a hurdle after a hurdle after a hurdle, upset after upset. I am done. I am so done. I can't get it right. I fail at everything. Are you taking a breath? Is your heart beating? That is the miracle we speak about. When you have this deepest understanding, what we mean by that the door is open for miracles to be received, you have a vibration of understanding of miracles itself. You also have the understanding that you are deserving of a miracle or many miracles, all things good. And as we mentioned, but can be confusing, that sometimes miracles are disguised. An example, someone has a dream to open a business, everything they wanted, and they work very hard for it, they strive for it. They open their business and they place all their efforts, expertise, and skills into the business. They show up, they're ready to be of great service to others. And the business flourishes. And it flourishes for a period of time. And then it just sort of stops flourishing. There's not as many people walking through the door wanting the service. Something beyond one's control has prevented ones from coming into the business. Beyond one's control. They've set up their business, they are sharing, they are living their dream, and something out of one's control prevents others from entering the business. And without one's needing the service or what the business is providing, it always boils down to being of service to others. The business cannot flourish or even sustain. And the one that created their dream of having their own business finds themselves closing the door. And they ask for a miracle before the door is closed. And they say, please, I've worked very hard. I've put my life into this. I've put all my money into this. I am of great service to others. What I offer is tremendous. Please, I am asking for a miracle that the doors do not close. And while down the road, there is still the same, we don't want to say problem, but still the same where ones are not coming in out of the owner's control. Ones are not using the service. And there is no choice but to close the door and to dismantle, if you will, a business that was so lovingly brought forth. And that one may look at that and say, my voice was not heard. I lost my business. I did everything right. I worked hard. I put in the time. I put in the money. I provided a wonderful service. Why couldn't I keep it? Why did the doors have to close? I asked for a miracle. I prayed for a miracle. I got on my knees and begged, do not let the doors of my business close. And it closed. And now I have nothing. In that scenario, it is more than easy, if you will, to see how the one decided, believes that their prayer, their asking, that the miracle was not granted. And it's not a sugarcoating or a buttering up, oh, pick yourself up and dust yourself off. No. It is painful when a business closes and the owner did not want it to close. It is painful to the heart that is beating in the moment. It brings forth great heartache and heartbreak if it was not what the owner wanted or desired. So where's the miracle? But what if, just what if, in one's belief system could say to themselves, somehow, in some way, that I have no idea of, there's a miracle in my business closing. Most would say this is BS. What is the miracle? They spent all their money. They created something that was so good. There's no miracle in a closed business when one doesn't want it to close. But what if there is? There are times, and you will hear the stories time after time. I tried this, it failed. I tried that, it failed. Or the perception of failing, if you will. Closing a business would seem like a failure to some if they believed it was a failing. All in perception, and it is all in vibration. Ones would grieve if they had to close their business. There would be a grieving period because it is a loss so big. Again, if the one wanted to flourish in their business. Some are eager to close a business, can't wait to close it. Not what I wanted, not what I expected. I'm too tied down. I have too many people at the door. I fill it in. Some open a business and realize not for them. We're using the scenario where the one is truly passionate about opening and keeping open their business. But what if the miracle was in the doors closing? What if? So often down the road, something so good is presented. The one that had to close their business says, I didn't see it at the time. There is no way I could see it. There is no way. But look at my life. It is flourishing in every way. I opened my business again. But this time I did things a little different. This time I changed a little things. I added a little things. I added this and I took away that and I made some adjustments. I changed this, I changed that. And it was the best thing that could have happened for my business. And then they see the miracle. Because most feel the miracle is when it is what one is searching for at the time they are searching for it. At the very moment they are asking, please don't let the business doors close. And it closes. But time down the road and another business is created, far exceeding the one previous. Then they can see the miracle. Why are we sharing this? Because when you can see that you are a miracle that has arrived to the grand Mother Earth to create your creations, you have the miracle held within to create your creations. You do have it within you to create your creations, understanding that life moves forward and there is always contrast in life. The ups, the downs, the highs, the lows, the victories, the blows. Always contrast is there at every moment. And depending how one can view the experience, the situation, how they feel about it. And again, if you have a closed business, if there is a closed business and you didn't want it to close, it is understood. They would not feel very good. And many times, ones do not try again. They do not try again. We are sharing that in life contrast, if you can understand that miracles are always granted, then you see the world through the eyes of Source. And when you can see something that is presented as something negative, if you can have the understanding somewhere in this, there is a miracle. Somewhere, it's almost like looking for something in a, say a very small object in a very large room. Where is it? Where it's here somewhere. The miracle is here somewhere. The blessing is here somewhere. You are a miracle, creating miracles. You have brought yourself to Mother Earth to create miracles. And as much as miracles are always given, you have the opportunity to give miracles. Think of your breath, inhale, outhale. Think of your breath matching the breath of Mother Earth, inhale, outhale. Think of your heartbeat, the beat of Mother Earth. And then you will understand that you are a miracle creating miracles. And you have the opportunity to create every moment in time. And if you understood that your creation can be the knowing that miracles are always given, then when something that is not wanted, not asked for, the contrast of life, you can say to yourself, where is the miracle? And so many look around, looking for the miracle, a small object in a big room, and somehow they overlook themselves looking. They overlook oneself. Oh, I am the miracle. I am the miracle. I am a miracle. Really, really, really good. There is great love for you.